A reminder, if you are watching the Toulon tournament with us for the very first time, each half is of 40 minutes rather than the more conventional 45, and you are allowed up to 4 substitutes. Dua. Aksoy. Looking for the ball to Kankea. Just cut out by Harvey. Aksoy. This is Cardez. Polat. Cardez. Demiral. Aksoy. Easily through to Ross Doohan. Doohan back in the Scottish goal today. The 2 Scottish goalkeepers have been rotated by Scott Gemmell. Doohan starting against Togo and South Korea. Robbie McCrory starting against France and England. Couldn't be kept in on that far side by Greg Taylor. It's a very picturesque setting. We're by the harbour side. Just literally a big goal kick away from plenty of rather expensive looking yachts over on that far side. Taken down by Hamilton on that far side. Now, decision goes Turkey's way. Cardez. This is Demiral. Wide to Dursun. High ball. Easily away by Taylor. Turn is by Ozfezli. Ozfezli can't find a way through. Kankea tries again. Turkey backed by a small but rather exuberant group of supporters here, as they have been for all of their games at this Toulon tournament. Doohan. All the way through to his opposite number by Yanda. Aksoy. Demiral. Forward comes Dursun. Strong challenge in on him from Liam Burt. Aksoy. Alisi works it out wide to Polat. Closed down by 2. Away by St. Clair. Here's Dursun. Turkey possibly just shading the possession at the moment. Ball through, offside. Against Baris Alisi. Just not quite timing his run. Scotland again trying the long ball over the top. It'll be interesting to see how Middleton, Whiten and St. Clair try to find a way past the two tall central defenders for Turkey in Aksoy and Demiral. Chase on for Dursun, and Dursun gets there first as well. Dursun looking to set up the shot here from Eskil Helek, but he can't release it. Scotland back in numbers. Away by Hamilton. Demiral is there. Here's Aksoy. Eskil Helek trying to find a way past Kerr. Eskil Helek's deep ball. Polat was waiting for it. Picked up here by Kankea. Kankea once more. Certainly in the moment, it's Turkey who are asking a few more questions of their opponents. Stout defending from Scotland. Rather held up there in the relatively firm breeze that we have here coming in off the sea. Cleared away by Harvey. And a chance now for Alisi. Alisi through, stopped by Doohan. Picked up on that far side by Polat. Interesting drive in. Goal kick. As the Turkish players threw themselves towards that ball to try and get on the end of it. So just over quarter of an hour gone, 16 minutes gone. Scotland 0, Turkey 0. One in the air by Demiral. Kansisiskas. This is Eskil Helek. Just kept in play by Dursun. Touchline on this near side really is very close to those small dugouts. Indeed, it's interesting that actually most of the Scottish substitutes are actually sitting in the shade in the main stand rather than in the dugouts. Sitting in those dugouts, which are plastic, must be like sitting inside a plastic baked bean tin, slowly cooking. Played here to Burt. Middle ball over the top. Appeals from Turkey for offside. Middleton can't get on the end of it. Dursun again, the outlet on this near side can't be found. Okay. Here's Harvey. Daniel Harvey, unattached at the moment, released by Aberdeen at the end of last season. What? Harvey. Poor ball from him, picked up by Ozfezli. Best of touches from the Turkish midfielder, and forward will come Taylor now for Scotland. Oliver Burke amongst the substitutes, the regular captain for this Scottish team, but with him being on the bench, Taylor taking over the armband this afternoon. Wilson. Harvey finds Taylor. Burt is the target, can't keep it in. Durson's throw. A little risky that for Aksoy as he was challenged by St. Clair. Here comes Polat. Plenty of speed on him, the right back for Turkey. Whiten. Must be so good for Craig Whiten to be just playing football again, having missed almost all of last season with a knee injury, and he returned in April. Hamilton's throw. And again. Now we are approaching the midway point, as you can see, and because of the temperatures, we are having a water break. Temperatures in the high 20 degrees centigrade. It really is a beautiful day here in the south of France, as you can see. You can see there on the left of your picture, behind the main stand, those the top of those yachts. It's the best chance, perhaps, of the first half, and it fell Turkey's way, but Scotland solid at the back. There have been some spicy challenges, a couple of yellow cards. Chris Hamilton for Scotland, Kubilay Kanatsiskas for Turkey. But no goals so far. Scott Gemmell there in the middle of your picture. Water break, 1 minute. As you can see, the clock's still running. That 1 minute will be added to the additional time that will be displayed by the fourth official at the end of this first half. Nice turn from Whiten. Might have a second chance here, Whiten. Beaten away, though, by Demiral. Here's Dursun. Hamilton. Neatly done by Watt. Here's Polat. Osvezli. Alisi. Aksoy. Dursun. Again, frequently an outlet for Turkey on this left-hand side. Abdurrahim Dursun. Hamilton's throw. Buchan Cardis, the guilty party, leaning in there. Doohan will come forward to take. If it is level, incidentally, at the end of 80 minutes, then we will go straight to a penalty shootout to determine who finishes third and fourth. And it's that way in the final as well, no extra time in either of today's matches here at the 2018 Toulon Tournament. It's the 46th edition. Turkey taking part for the 5th time. As for Scotland, this is the 9th time they've taken part, and the 2nd year in a row they're hoping to finish 3rd. Won by Wilson, real solid presence in midfield. Ian Wilson, little ball through, can't get the return though from Glenn Middleton. Scotland's players have been saying in this week that the experience of playing in Toulon has really taught them a lot, playing against teams from different parts of the world. Alisi works it into the middle, easily cleared away though. Harvey, away to safety. Experience of playing against teams like Togo and South Korea will certainly serve Scotland in good stead as they look to qualify for next summer's Under-20 World Cup, which will be staged in Poland next summer. England, the current holders of that, having won it in South Korea last year. Kerr. Watt. Driven out to Taylor. Here's Elliot Watt. Polat with the clearance off Taylor. Sylvestre Polat, one of the older players at this tournament, 21 years of age. You have to be born on or after the 1st of January 1997. St. Clair. Kerr. Here's Wilson. Too high. Watt. This is Kerr. Here's Hamilton. Wilson. Harvey. Easily gathered by Aksoy. Scottish throw. Good challenge from Middleton. Taylor will take. The way through for Whiten. Turn is by Osvesley. Demiral. Durson. Tied in at the back by Kerr.
Yes, go! Harvey, come on! Harvey! Don't let it go back! Harvey, come on, more! One more! Elliot, do it! Do it! Get ready!
Trying to be taken by Durson. Scott Gemmell barking out the instructions.
Harvey, yes!
Former Scottish international Scott Gemmell Under-21 coach since 2016, formerly in charge of the under-17s in the Scottish national setup. Kanatsiskas. Taylor gets it away. Can't be kept in by St. Clair. And Turkey will come again as we approach the half-hour mark. Here in Martigues. Pulled back towards Alisi, who got the shot away, and again, Scottish bodies hurling themselves in the way. See here the ball played back, and it's Hamilton who slides and just is able to get a touch on it. It's a push by Derson, and a strong one as well. Burt in a little bit of trouble. Not too much in the way of goal-scoring opportunities for either of these two teams so far. Turkey have had the better of any half chances. Scotland hoping to change that. Burt's ball in right across the middle and just away by Andor. And the goalkeeper has stayed down as well for Turkey. Well, as Bayandor went in for this crossfield ball. You can see here, turned in by Burt. It was St. Clair who was challenging the goalkeeper for it. And it may well be actually the way that he landed, or was he actually caught there? Little uncertain on those slow motion replays. Mohamed Sengeza is the other goalkeeper in the Turkish squad. Sengeza, who's played in 3 matches so far. This might show us a little better. Was he caught? Possibly just by the trailing boot there of St. Clair. There. Well, it's a Scotland throw, but it had been kicked out so that Turkey could restart play, but I think we're going to have to actually start a little more formally than that. Later today, it's the final between England and Mexico, but 0-0 in this third-place match between Scotland and Turkey. Both sides with 5 goals in their 4 previous matches so far at this Toulon tournament. Osvesli gets there again. Osvesli's ball in, it's behind the 2 strikers. And a chance maybe for Burt to come forward for Scotland. Chase on here for Middleton. Demiral. This is Derson. Demiral's long ball. Alisi's on the end of it. Eskihelak. Derson. Trying to go past Burt. Derson able to get the cross in, but it went out of play. Scottish goal kick, but Scotland do have a problem here. Liam Burt, the player who's down. Might well have been just caught, trod on just there by Derson. There you can see the stud marks. Keen for a little bit more from his side, Mustafa Bilatsa, the Turkish coach. Kerr under a little bit of trouble here. Turkey feeling they should have had a whistle in their favour, not getting it. Forward by Whiten. And pressure on the goalkeeper here, and he was almost caught there by Middleton. See here, Middleton almost getting there. Whiten, Burt, St. Clair can't get the shot away. Turkey with just one man up front at the moment. Kanciskas is beaten by Kerr. This is Taylor. Foul on Polat by Middleton. Osfesli. Easily gathered by Duan. Scotland in a little bit of trouble at the back. Osfesli. Worked on by Alisi. Derson. Comes off the Turkish fullback. Arms outstretched on the Scottish bench here to just ask exactly why they were playing the way they were out of defence. Duan's ball won't stay in.
Get ready to do 14 as well, Hob. Daniel, pass him on,
Derson's throw. Worked here to Cardes. Polat. Poor distribution from the right back. Well, the third and fourth place match at any tournament can quite often feel like a little bit of a non-event. At the moment, this match yet really to spark into life. Derson's throw. Away by Harvey.